Hello, today's video is going to be a bit different to my usual videos, and that is because one, I'm recording all of this video from my phone, and two, I'm going to be talking about the weight of specific things, camera equipment. So we're going to be talking about the weight of an SD card, we're going to be talking about the weight of the body of the camera, and we're going to be talking about the weight of a camera lens. My goal is to take the measurements of weight, in this case it's grams, and we're going to compare it to things that you may find in your kitchen. So if you're interested, if you're on the lookout for maybe a new tripod or a gimbal system, this might actually be very useful for you because you'll be able to experiment with weight before you actually buy the thing. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. So the other day, I was browsing around the internet looking for new rigs, and I realised that the rigs that I was looking at had a specific payload limit. So I questioned myself, how much does my gear actually weigh? And that's what brought me to this experiment. First up, we have my SD card. This goes with me everywhere 100% of the time whenever I bring my camera out. This weighs about 2 grams. Next, we have my Samyang 16mm prime lens. This also comes out with me a lot. This weighs about 500 grams. And we have my GH5. This weighs about 725 grams, and this is including the battery and an SD card or two. So at this point, you're probably thinking, you just read out a bunch of numbers. What does it all mean? Why am I even here? What is the meaning of life? And I would agree. Those are some valid questions. So I turn to the apples for answers. If we want to understand how much something weighs, we need to first understand what a gram actually is. Gram is basically a way of measuring a unit of mass or weight. 1 gram is equal to 0.001 kg, which basically means you get 1 kg when you hit 1,000 grams. Things that roughly weigh 1 to 2 grams consist of a paperclip, pen, a thumbtack, a pinch of salt, a piece of gum, a cubic centimetre of water, and a quarter of a teaspoon of sugar. In general, apples usually weigh around 100 grams. In this case, apples weigh 158 grams, and this is the reason I decided to go with apples as my representation of weight in this video. So let's start comparing the camera gear.
Yeah, boy.
So far, we know that a piece of chewing gum weighs roughly about 1 to 2 grams. However, the Samyang lens weighs around 500 grams. If we were to take 500 and divide it by 158, we would get 3.16 and a couple more digits. So this means the Samyang lens weighs the equivalent to 3 apples and a little bit, but we'll round it down to 3 apples. If I were to take things a step further, I'd also say that a pint of milk would weigh the equivalent of the Samyang lens and 3 apples. And for the Panasonic GH5, if you were to divide 725 by 158, you would get 4.58 and some more numbers. We can safely round this up to 5, resulting in the GH5 weighing about 5 apples. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, share and subscribe if you found it interesting. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.